Welcome to my very first virtual workshop. Let me get this straightened up a little bit. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I am so glad. Oh, sorry about that. I am so glad that you guys are taking a chance to tune in to a virtual workshop tonight. I just wanted to reach out to those of you that I haven't seen in a while, or maybe haven't picked up a rubber stamp in a little while. And just to let you know that, you know what? Those stamps, those rubber stamps still work and they're still good to go. So I'm just going to show you a few of our new things, and it'll be kind of a basic workshop and show you some fun things that we're going to, that we have available now. And right now it's Sale-A-Bration. So we have some things that you can earn free. I've got the hostess code right up here. So at any time, if you want to click on my link to shop, you can certainly go to my website and shop online at any time before Friday. And I am going to pick a mystery host. So whoever the mystery host is gets all the hostess goodies. So make sure that you get your order placed by Friday evening by 10 o'clock, and you'll be in the drawing for the mystery host. So thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to show you a little bit right now. We do have the annual catalog going on. That's until April. So we will have a brand new annual catalog coming out very soon. Sorry, I'm shaking the thing. We will have a big catalog coming out soon. If you don't have a copy of this and you would like your own copy, let me know. Or you can also go online. All of these catalogs are online on my store. Hey, Elaine, thanks for tuning in. I haven't seen you in a while. Looks like you're doing lots of fun stuff and keeping very busy. Mini catalog right now is also through April. So this is going to go through the spring holidays for you. And then right now it's Sale-A-Bration. And that just means that for every $50, you can pick a free item. We also just had some new items dropped that you can pick free. Excuse me. That's with every $50, you can pick a free item from this catalog or these online exclusives here. Some of them are $100 ones, like this one is $100 free with the $100, but look, it's a whole bundle. You can get a whole bundle free. That's the stamp set and the matching dies. So keep that in mind as we go through this evening. I'm going to be showing you a lot of fun stuff. The first thing we're going to go through, though, is let me put this over here so I have easy access to it. So in our annual catalog, all of our paper supplies are in the back. So with our paper supplies and our die cuts, coloring tools, adhesives, all of that stuff are towards the back of the catalog. There's also an index here in the very back for stamp sets. So if you needed to find a stamp set, that's what that is. And so I'm just going to go, and in our color families, we do have 4 color families, or 5, well, kind of 5. They added the neutrals. So we've got our in colors. Those are our special colors that are in. So we've got the in colors for 22 to 24 and 21 to 23. And then here's our brights collection, our neutrals collection, regals and subtles. And then we've got our basics down here. So this is where you would find, this is page 122 and 123. This is where you would find your colors of cardstock. And you can see at the top here or on the side, you also can find your stamp pads and your Stampin' Blends if they're available. So you just pick the color that you want. So Mary Merlot, if you want the cardstock, if you would like the Stampin' Pad, we also have refills available, and this color doesn't have a Stampin' Blends. Stampin' Blends are our water, our alcohol markers that we have. Okay, so that's where you would find our paper supplies, and then adhesives, storage, and stuff like that are in the back of the catalog. So if you're looking online, you can get easy access by just going to page 122. Okay, so this evening, what I'm going to do is we're actually going to use a couple of the Sale-A-Bration items that we're going to be, that are offered free, and some things from our mini catalog. So The first thing we're going to start off with is a very basic, simple card. Any stamper can make this card, and I'm going to show you how easy it is with this new free paper that you can earn. So the Charming Sentiments, it's kind of cool because it actually has a die set that matches. So it cuts out all of those sayings in that set. And I'm just looking for the page number so I can give that to you, but I think it's in the annual. So I can show you that it's really cool that all of those can be cut out. So you don't have to just do them individually. So here's the stamp set. You can see all of these and all of the dies. So you can buy this in a bundle and save 10% with the sayings, Charming Sentiments, and the matching dies. So aren't those cool? A die to fit every single one to cut them out. So, and that's on page 38 of the catalog. So if you purchase this bundle for $52, you would get this. You would have the option to get this paper for free. Now this paper is amazing. The cool thing about this paper, so it's free with a $50 order. It actually matches our a stamp set, the Dainty Delights bundle that's in the main catalog also. So you could certainly get double duty for that. But the really cool thing about this is, let me show you. And remember, this is absolutely free. I'm going to move this off for just a second. So this is our paper. Oh, I don't even have it opened yet. Oh, yes, I do. It's opened right up here. So check out this paper. Okay, and all of our paper, you know, is double-sided. So you've got all of this fun paper, double-sided. But look at these. This is what I want to focus on. And you get 2 sheets of this, okay? I'm going to set this aside so we can focus on this for a second. But let me show you how easy. Oh, my hostess coat is blowing away. Let me show you how easy this is to make a fast and simple card. So all you're going to need is a cutting tool. And I have our Stampin' Cutter. So, and I have just added, this is a little ruler that I added myself. So if you're interested, if you have one of these cutters, the new one that's in the current catalog, and you would like a copy of this ruler to put on yours, just let me know. I'll send you the PDF file. Just, it's really easy. It makes it so easy because it has the exact measurement. So if it says 2 7/8, you don't even have to measure it. It's just right there, 2 7/8. It's really cool. Very, very easy to use. So look how easy this is. So look, this paper. So we have 6 of these and then 2 of these. So if you cut this out, and I'm just going to eyeball it for this part. And this is the scoring blade, and I have a cutting blade at the bottom. And you just cut that piece aside. But now we have 3 of these, okay? So I'm just going to trim it again. And I'm just eyeballing it for right now. We're just going to cut these in half. So right now, I'm going to set this one aside. So you would get 6 of these out of that 1 sheet of DSP. Now I'm going to just trim this down a little bit because I'm going to layer it on a piece of cardstock. So right now it's 4 inches, and I know that my layering piece is 4 inches. So I'm going to go just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to cut it at like 3 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to, I would know that my layering piece is 5 inches. So I want to go a little bit smaller. And let me see, let's just take 1/8 of an inch off each side. Okay. And then that will get us down to that 1/4 inch on that side. Okay. So now I have this piece that is all ready to go. And all I have to do is take my greeting, whatever greeting. I'm going to do wishing you everything wonderful. This is a photopolymer stamp set. So right now, a lot of our stamps, well, we have an option for photopolymer as one of your stamp options, and it's completely clear. This one, of course, has been used and well loved. And then you just get your clear acrylic block, and then so you're reusing your blocks over and over. It's not like in the olden days when you had a oh, can you not hear me? Okay, Elaine, you can hear me? Okay, sorry. Maybe it's just your volume is turned down. Double check and see if your volume is turned down. That might be. I hope you can get it. I hope you can get it working. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to take, so now I just have this, because it's photopolymer, it has no cushion. There's no cushion under there. So I have this little piece of red, and this is just fun foam or craft foam. It's right here. It's going to be recorded too. So you'll be able to play it again if you can't get it to work, where you won't be able to hear it. I'm going to save it, and so you can watch it again. Okay. So I've got a piece of fun foam to stamp on because this has no cushion. So put a piece of little craft foam or something under your area. And then with our new pads, you just lift up the little, there's a little thumb impression right there. You just lift it up and slide it over. I'm going to use Early Espresso for this. Oh, good. I'm so glad. And then I'm just going to tap this. Okay. And then we're just going to stamp right down in the middle. Okay. And you can make this any card. You could have these all ready to go, and you'll be good. So I'm going to set this aside because we've got our sentiment stamped. And then I'm just going to take our regular sheet of cardstock. And I've got, the other cool thing is, let me show you, is on the back. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. On the back of all of our DSP, it shows what what colors go with this DSP. So I know Blushing Bride is one of the colors that is included in this paper. So what I did was I just grabbed a thing of Blushing Bride. It's a regular sheet that's 8.5 by 11. And I'm just going to cut it. So 8.5 by 11, half of 11 is 5.5. I'm just going to cut it at 5.5. And then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4, which is half of 8.5. Okay. Scoring blade, cutting blade. Okay. So you get 2 cards from one sheet of paper. So, and then because it's already scored, just take your bone folder here, go across, and then look how easy that card is. How easy is that? Isn't that fabulous? And that is just using that one stamp set, one pad, some cardstock, and that free paper. Isn't that fun? Let me show you the finished product. I just went ahead and did a little bit of layering. So I layered just one of the other colors that are included in that DSP and added a little embellishment. Where are my butterflies? I brought my butterflies to show you. And of course, I can't find them. Oh, here they are. They are under here. So, and they're self-adhesive. So you just use your Take-A-Pick tool. This is the Take-A-Pick tool. I use it for everything. And you just use your Take-A-Pick tool and take a little butterfly off. I use the pokey end. Take it off and pop it on. Self-adhesive backed. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, so 6 cards out of that one sheet of DSP. And like I said, you actually get 2 full sheets of those, of that DSP. So for free. Isn't that fun? How simple is that? How simple is that? And then if you wanted to, you could add a piece of white and then just a little bit of that trim on the inside. And you can put your envelope together that way too. Okay, well, let me go on to another project because this is just basic stamping. You don't need much else than that. How's that? And you know those page numbers and that free product. Okay, let me show you another project we're going to do. So with this project, we are going to feature, imagine this, for those of you that know me, you know I love cats, okay? So it's a thing, and the I Love Cats is in the mini because it's kind of a holiday special and a Valentine's special. So it's on page 13 of the mini catalog. So if you want to look up that, and there's some other little samples made. This is our set we're going to use. Now we're also going to use, this whole set's only $21. We're also going to use something a little bit different. Now this set is actually called Cling. So when you open it up, it actually has a little bit of foam padding. So it's kind of like our wood blocks. But you can use the, we could use the same acrylic block if we wanted to, but let me show you another little tool that we have. Okay, makes things a little bit easier. So this is called a Stamp-A-Ratus. I'm going to set this set aside and my marker and my pad for a second. This is called a Stamp-A-Ratus. Okay, really fun to use. Comes with 2 plates, so they lift off. You can lift them off. Okay, you can put them up here. It can be top and bottom, and you could actually run both plates at the same time, and you can even flip them over so you can have 2 different things on there. So you can see I've practiced with my little cat before. I've just got a little piece of white, just a little scrap, and I'm just going to put this down. This is a really, really magnetic magnet. I'm just going to set this little guy on here because I know where I want to stamp him. I'm going to close this sheet down. And what this will do, this will allow us, let me put my stamp pad under here. If you put like a little stamp pad underneath it, it gives it a better surface. I'm going to use the Memento, our Memento pad, which is our black pad. And I'm just going to ink this up, ink it up really good. And now let's say when I put it down, I'm just going to use this little foamy block. And this just gives it a nice even pressure. But let's say, oh man, that's not dark enough. I don't like that. And because we are using the Stamp-A-Ratus and the placement, we have that magnet, the placement down, we can go back in and put it down one more time. And then we come out with much better. Sorry about that. Much better. Isn't that cool? It's amazing. And this is just a little foam square with a little piece of felt. You can use the back of your hand too. So isn't that cool? This is called a Stamp-A-Ratus. So if you bought this stamp set and the Stamp-A-Ratus, that would give you your $50 free. And you could pick that cardstock or that DSP, or you could pick something else out of the out of that catalog for free. But now let me show you what we're going to do with this. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit crooked. Let me take a drink of water. Elaine, I know you love this cat. So what we're going to do now is I want to die cut it. So I want to cut this little guy out. So I'm just going to use one of our dies. This is called a thin die, and we're just going to cut this little guy out. But I'm going to go ahead and just use my mini. I call this the mini boss. We have a big one and we have a mini. So I'm just going to use this. Now I will tell you on the instructions. So there's instructions on the plates. Okay. I'm going to tell you that the mini thinlets, they say to use with number 4. Okay. And I'm telling you, use number 3, this light gray one. And then your 2 pieces of, your 2 pieces of, I call it a sandwich. So I call these your bread. These are your clear ones. So they're number 2s. Sorry, they're number 2s. Okay. And then a number 3. Okay. So you just make your sandwich. So I'm going to put 2 and 3 together. I'm going to put my little sandwich guy here. Now I just use these little Post-it note stickies to kind of position this, stick that down, okay? Put your other piece of sandwich, your other piece of bread right on top, and then you're just going to send it right through. See how nice that goes? Yes. See how nice that is? Now, if you use the other one, it just seems like it doesn't grab it. So I'm just telling you, if you're frustrated and you have a mini boss, try using the light gray plate instead, okay? So then when you take this off, and I just used a stitched die, and see, it just leaves that little stitched area right over there. Isn't that fun? So easy. And I'll tell you right now, if you sign up to be a demonstrator, you can get a mini boss in blue in your starter kit. So that's amazing. Okay, sorry, I've got all sorts of weird colors showing through. Okay. Oh, and I should have told you with the Stamp-A-Ratus, okay, with the Stamp-A-Ratus, because this stamp has foam on it, I don't have a foam sheet under this. This is a hard piece. I just have a piece of paper here. So, but if you're using a photopolymer like this one, you would want to put the foam sheet that comes with the Stamp-A-Ratus under here. It gives you a much better impression. Okay. I forgot to tell you about that one. Okay. So now let me show you. All we're going to do is I'm just going to take a little tiny piece of Pretty in Pink. Okay. Just a little 3x6 piece of cardstock and then score it at 3 inches. So you've got a little 3x3 note card. And then we're just going to take a little marker and color in his little heart. I want to color in his little nose. And look, there you have a little gift card, a little note card to go with your Valentine's tomorrow. How cute is that? Simple, simple. Let me show you what else I did though on this sample. So on the sample card, what I did was I wanted to add a little bit of texture. So I used my mini boss. Well, I used my big boss because the embossing envelope is a little bit, and I use this embossing envelope. So you just put this in, and I didn't want to, I just showed you how to do embossing, so I don't need to, but anyway, you just put it in there like that, and it gives you that texture. Isn't that cute? And then, hey there, isn't that fun? And then I just used a Stampin' Dimensional to pop it up a little bit. So just these Stampin' Dimensionals to raise it up a little bit. You can see there's a little bit of height there. And then you can just have a little envelope. How cute is that? Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so there's another basic card. You can add the extra by doing the embossing folder if you want to. Okay, well, let me go back to that paper that we had before. So on the DSP, so don't forget about Sale-A-Bration. So on this DSP, we had the one that has the ovals, you know, this one, but check out this one. Okay, so with this one, cut it in half and then cut it in 4 because it's 12 inches. So 4, 8. So you'd get 3, you'd get 6 pieces again. Okay, trim it down. And then look how many cards you can get with this. Okay, how fun is that? And if you didn't want to add the extra addition of the tag, you could just stamp right up here, just like we did with the other card when we stamped directly on the designer series paper. If you didn't, I added a little bit of tag and then a little bit of thread there, some silver thread. But can you, I mean, that is some versatile DSP. Oh, hi, Rachel. Thanks for tuning in. I love your Facebook page. I watch it. I love your samples that you post. So anyway, how simple is that? So now you've got, what, 12 of the cards using this. Now you can make 12 of these cards using this and then just stamp your greeting as you go, as you need them. How fun is that? But I also wanted to show you this because this is called Stella, Wink of Stella, and Stella's invited to every party. So this is just a glitter pen. And so I just like to add Stella to the flowers. I don't know if you can kind of see Stella. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, she adds a little bit of glitter. So Stella, she's invited to all the parties. So if you ever need a really quick, easy add-on to get to that $50, make sure you add a Stella. You want Stella, Stampin' Dimensionals, your Take-A-Pic tool. Yes. Okay, let's go on to the very last thing. This is a little more complicated, but I wanted to show you guys some really fun things that you can do with our DSP. So I'm going to set all this stuff aside, and I'm going to grab so I've got another, this time I've got a 12 by 12 piece of DSP. This is called a 2-pocket gift bag. Okay. You can see I've kind of already scored it. This is one of our Valentine's papers that's in the mini. So the mini catalog has all of the seasonal stuff. So we're going to be right here. I'm using this one. See, it's double-sided. So you get 24 sheets. So, and it's 12 sheets. 12 sheets of 12 by 12, but it's double-sided. So, and these are the colors that it coordinates with. So you can always see that. And then you can actually buy things in a suite also, or a bundle. So it's really cool how they've put things together now. But this is on page 9 in this mini. Okay. We're going to do a 2-pocket gift bag. I'm going to use, so the easiest thing to do, you can use your trimmer with your scoring blade, but I'm going to use my Simply Scored because this is fabulous. Okay. Fabulous. So I'm going to just make sure. I usually run my hand across it just to make sure that it is, it's kind of got a little bit of oil from my skin on it. And it has the little stylus that comes right on the board. And then I always use the bigger tip, especially with DSP. Now with cardstock, you can use the smaller one, but with our designer series paper, it's a little bit lighter. And so I use the fat tip just because you can actually tear through it. Now on this, and I can post the pattern for this, so just let me know if you would like the pattern. But on this one, we're going to score at 1 inch. So I just go to the 1, and it just follows the groove. We're going to score at 5 1/4. Okay. We're going to score at 6, score at 6 3/4, and then we're going to score at 11. Okay. Then we're going to turn it 90 degrees. Okay, 90 degrees. And we're going to score at 3 1/2. Oops. 3 1/2 and 8 1/2. Okay, hopefully you can see that. And that's all. Okay, so that's why the Simply Scored is really much easier to do than your trimmer. So now we've got this all scored. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just do some fun folding. And come out with a little bag. Okay. Oh, I forgot my punch, but that's okay. So decide which side you would like up. I want the little hearts up. So I'm just going to fold this down. You could use your bone folder if you wanted to. Okay. Just folding on all of the score lines. Now this one is in the mini catalog, so you could get this along with I mean, Valentine's is tomorrow, so I guess you probably don't have time to make your Valentine's, but if you have some leftover DSP, then you might want to pop out some DSP and do this for a really quick little project. I'm just folding on all of the lines here just to make sure I know where they are. Right now, it doesn't matter which direction you're going because you can always make adjustments as you go. And you can be using your bone folder. That does help make the creases a little bit crispier. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is fold this in half on that one score line is exactly in half, okay? And I'm going to, let me grab my punch because I forgot it. And some ribbon. So I've got my punch. So we're just going to, so the open side, the side that's open, so that's this side, it's open. Okay, we're just going to go from, there's a score line. That score line that we made is right here. I'm just going to go over a little ways. Now you can be, if you want to be precise, you can get a template or match or something that makes sure that you're the equal distance from both sides. I don't think it matters that much, so I don't use a template, but some people want it to be exactly. So now I've got my little thing there. You're going to use 2 pieces of ribbon that are 8 inches long, which I did not have measured. And it's on metric here, so of course it is. We're just going to guesstimate here. And if you get this pad of paper, it's really nice too because you can use it to measure. I use this little measuring thing on our, you can buy this grid paper. I use it all the time to do my measuring. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, this is called tear and tape. It's amazing. But what you're going to do is take your little ribbon. We're going to stick it in through the top, stick it in through here, and we're just going to use a little bit of this tear and tape to stick this down. Okay, just going to stick it down there. And this tears really easy. Just going to tape it down there. That's just so it doesn't come loose. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Just put it in the hole there. Put it in the hole here. Little tear. Now you could use Scotch tape for this too. You just don't want to use glue because glue is not going to hold it tight enough for you. Okay. Use something. Oh, we also have Stampin' Seal. You could use the Stampin' Seal if you wanted to. Just a little bit harder to maneuver. Okay, so there we've got our little handles done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to take this sticky strip and we are going to go all the way across this right here. Tears right off. Okay, and peel this off. Now you could use your take a pick tool to do this. It works great, but I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. And we're just going to fold this down. Okay, there's our one little handle. And we're just going to flip this over and do the same thing on the back. Hopefully I have enough tear and tape for this. I have a whole nother roll, but I didn't, of course, bring it over to this table. Okay, so just stick that down. You will not believe how easy this is, okay? We did this at my last Stampers Club. So, in fact, we did all of these projects at my last Stampers Club. Okay, so there we go. How's that? We've got our little handles. Now what we're going to do is this middle fold that we just had folded is actually going to be a valley. So we're going to poke it in, and then the other ones are going to be the mountains. So when you fold it, it's going to look like a W. Oops. It's going to look like a W like that. Okay. So you open it up. You have your little W in there, but you're going to fold this in like this. Okay, because these are our folds. And fold that in like that. I like to do the bone folder to make this a nice crisp crease. Okay. And we are going to, we're going to close this fold in. So just put a piece here and see, this is going to go over that. Sorry, I'm getting kind of low. And, oh, I see I'm out of sticky strip. Okay, let me just show you here. Where is my, oh, I think my sticky strip's right here. Hold on. I mean, tear and tape. I'm sorry. I keep calling it sticky strip. We used to have one that was red and it was called sticky strip. Now it's called tear and tape and it is so much better. So do not get it mixed up with sticky strip because that was bad stuff. Okay, so now we've got this one. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And this one. Okay, so now these are both going to stick down. Come here, little guy. Okay. And then we just fold this over. Okay. Sorry, hostess code. Okay, so now we actually have just a tube. You can see through the tube. Okay, so because we pre-folded this, remember, we're going to have the mountain and valley folds. And it's going to go together like this. See? It's going to go together like that. And we're going to use one more little piece of sticky strip. Just a small piece right here. Because if you make the pockets too small, you can't get anything in them unless it's flat. So you just poke it like that. Look at that. Now you have a little double. How cute is that? How fun. That's just with one sheet of 12 by 12 DSP. Isn't that cute? And then you can put, like I put little gummy bears in one side, and then this little 3 by 3 note card. Little 3 by 3 note card in the other side for Valentine's Day. What do you think? What do you think? Has that got you guys wanting to stamp again? Well, I hope it does. That's just a real quick look at what's going on right now. And that host code is right here. Like I said, if you place an order before Friday at 10 p.m., your name will go into the drawing for the free hostess goodies. Make sure you go click on the link to my website, which is on my YouTube channel, or pop over to my Facebook page. Okay, it's on my Facebook page also, which is also under Diana's Dazzling Diamonds. Isn't that cute? I love that. 12 by 12 piece of DSP. If you would like this pattern, I haven't found out how to attach a PDF file yet. So I'm sorry, but message me privately and I will send it to you. I would be happy to send you that pattern so that you can create that yourself. Okay. Okay. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Celebration is only going on till the end of this month. So, okay, only till the end of this month. So if you want to get this DSP designer series paper for free, well, in fact, you can't even buy it. You could only get it for free before it sells out. Just let me know. You can also go to my website and place your own order. It ships directly to your door. Use this host code to save some shipping. If you want a link using the host code, just let me know. I can also send you a really quick and easy link that goes directly to that workshop. And then I will let you know on Friday or probably Saturday morning if you won the free hostess goodies. Hey, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I hope this inspires you to do a little more stamping, especially with this cold and rainy, nasty week coming up. And maybe give out a Valentine tomorrow. Okay, guys, reach out to me if you need to, and I will see you later. Also, make sure you tune in. I have Mystery Mondays like once a month. So you can always tune in to my live Mystery Project Monday. It's a lot of fun. You get clue number 1 in advance, so you can have all your paper cut. And then we do the project together live. Okay. Also, I have a monthly stamp club here in Solomon. So if you are interested in stamping with a group of ladies every month, just let me know about that. And I've got some other fun events coming up, especially that little spring wreath. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you a lot more in the future. Thanks, guys. Bye.